Assalamu alaikum, grade 9, boys and girls. How are you guys? Okay, let's go back to our student book, page 58, and open the book, unit 7, friendship. We are going to talk about the text, explain it, and explain the highlighted words. First of all, we had agreed that the text is an online article. An online article means that the writer is giving his own opinion about the topic. The topic here is about friendship, and that's what concerns the writer. Let's go to the text, read it real quick. Is there such a thing as true friend? By Jason Powell. This is a topic that's close to my heart, but I didn't really know the answer to the question until about a year ago. First, let me tell you something. You will have around 50 friends in your lifetime, but only 6 of them will be your true friends. I was quite surprised when I read about this fact in a magazine survey the other day. If I look down the list of contacts on my mobile, most of the names on the list are friends' names. It's the same on anyone's phone. However, it made me stop and ask myself, who would I contact if I wanted a shoulder to cry on, or if I had a genuine emergency? There were actually only a few people on the list that I'd phone in a moment of crisis. And I suppose it's those people that I regard as my true friends. One person I definitely phone is Rob. I still remember when we first met last year. I was sauntering past the sports hall in the local leisure center when I got a glimpse of a teenage boy in a wheelchair playing basketball. I stopped and watched for a while. He was about the same age as me, but I didn't think we'd have anything in common. After all, he was in a wheelchair. How wrong I was. A few days later, I was lifting weights next to the same boy in the gym, and we started chatting. We got on really well, and I suddenly realized that Rob's wheelchair didn't make him different from me at all. He was a typical teenager like me, and he was interested in doing the same sort of things as me. We have been really good friends ever since. The most important thing I learned that day is never to judge someone by what they look like. People often treat Rob differently because of his wheelchair, but they shouldn't. They should take time to find out about the real person. One of the things I admire most about Rob is his unselfish nature. He's very good at listening, and he doesn't ask too many questions. People like that are very generous, especially these days when everyone is on the go, and often people can't think beyond their own obligations and personal concerns. I'm sometimes quite selfish, so Rob is really a good example for me. So my answer to the question, is there such a thing as true friend, is a resounding yes. They are the people who are always there for you. They won't mind if you interrupt them in the middle of something important. They won't mind if you call them in the middle of the night because you need someone to talk to. Try it yourself next time. Otherwise, you won't know who your true friends are. So guys, after we finish reading the text, I think that you realize that the main points is, number 1, the characteristics of true friend. How can you define a true friend, as the writer said? Number 2 is never to judge people by their appearance or by their looks. Here we go again. Let's find out the meaning of the highlighted words. Number 1, close to my heart means important to me. Number 2, a shoulder to cry on means a person who listens to your problems. Number 3, genuine is real or not false. Number 4, sauntering means walking without hurrying. 5, glimpse, a very quick view of something. 6, wheelchair is a chair with wheels for a person who cannot walk. Number 7, in common means shared by 2 people or more. Number 8, judge is to form an opinion about someone. Number 9, treat, to behave towards someone. Number 10, on the go, very active or busy. 11, obligations, things you have to do. Concerns, worries. Number 13, resounding, very loud. Number 14, interrupt, to speak when someone else is speaking. Number 15, otherwise, what will people what will happen if you do not do something? Now, last but not least, page 60 from your student book, exercise number 1 here. Do the exercise, send me the answers as soon as possible. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.